Well, on that note, it is 7. Hello, everybody. Oh, I don't like this one. Yeah, no, I didn't queue up the exact songs that I wanted. What an amateur, am I right? It's real. I'm here. I'm alive. I am no longer drowning in academia. My head is floating very slightly above water in academia. very, very slightly above academia. Oh, it's been... How long's it been? How long's it been? When was my last stream? I should have prepped this. I'm a bad YouTuber, guys. You're figuring this out. Just now. Right now. Never beforehand. Never before have you figured out that I'm a bad streamer. I'm a bad YouTuber. It's great. 6 months, according to YouTube. It was... drumroll please. December 16th. Ah, I missed the 6th month to the day by 1 day. Oh my gosh, Hoodie, you graduated high school since last stream? That's actually kind of wild. First of all, congratulations. Now, who knows where you're gonna go next? College is great, but not mandatory. Trade school is awesome, but also not mandatory. There's so many options ahead of you, and I hope all of it goes well. And yeah, Supreme, I saw that they put Springtrap in Dead by Daylight. Who decided that that was an idea that needed to happen? Roxy, welcome back. It would have been funny. Would have been funny if I were to, what's the word? Stream on Twitch. But I didn't think about it. And that would have been way too much setup today to try to get like a new stream code and all the stuff with OBS and no, not happening. So here we are. Welcome back. I have plans, and in my little bit of free time that I've had in between all of the other BS that I've done, I have made a lot of plans. And by a lot of plans, I mean... Put this over here real quick. I mean a lot of plans. Lots and lots and lots and lots of plans. So we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be great. I have also played way too much Factorio, which is pretty cool. Why did I just get a YouTube creator email? I almost feel like this is something because I started streaming. Yes, I could turn on YouTube communities, dedicated space for you and your audience to discuss videos, share fan art, and neutral. Also, it's Discord, but like embedded in YouTube. Honestly, that does kind of sound cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I have a Discord, so why would I do that? It just seems like a lot of effort to not have a Discord managed by Ruins, which, by the way, Ruins, great job. Don't know if you're watching, but great job. Gonna do that. Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are finally out. More important than the graduation. Yeah, fiending over that for the past couple of days. I don't think... Did I do anything between undergrad, or between high school and undergrad? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. No, I think I did literally nothing except for, like, manage my college process and go shopping for dorm supplies. So, yeah, video games, great. Okay, so it's been 4 years. It's a Silk Song situation. Do I remember what? Because remember, almost nothing? Correct. Anyway, I'm gonna pause that. We're here! Satisfactory 1.1? Oh, birthday stream things. We'll do that another night. You can shoot me the game, and then that'll be the last, like, birthday celebration stream that we do, because I really want to finish Satisfactory before I stop streaming, and that'll be anywhere between next end of summer or following end of summer, pretty much. So we've got a good year or two left in us, and I wanna try to do some of this stuff a little bit more. But we will get to that at some point. Also, more news I probably should mention. We hit 800 subscribers. I gained subscribers while I was gone. Why? Why did I gain people while I was gone? Everybody tanks. Everybody talks about, like, tanking when people, like, stop playing games and stop uploading and stop doing all the things, right? Everybody, like, tanks in viewership. I gained subscribers. Why? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm thankful, but, like, why? Genuinely why? Anyway, unrelated note, welcome back to Satisfactory. Unrelated note. Totally related note. Welcome back to Satisfactory. It's foggy. Apparently. We're here in the Red Forest because it's time for this lovely building that I made to become an aluminum factory for 960 aluminum ingots per minute. Double what we're going to be getting out of this guy right here. Still gay. That's a fair thing to still be. Yeah. Totally fair. Fair and valid. Also, for anybody who didn't see the update, there's elevators now. And it has elevator music. They're adorable. How long you've waited? In all fairness, I've also waited a really long time for this to happen. I'm so glad to be back. It's been a crazy run. It's gonna continue to be a crazy run for a while. Just because of everything that is still to come. Everything that is still gonna happen. And gonna end up being a thing. Welcome back, Grace. Good to see you. The woo, 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 woo. Wait, you know what? There's a train downstairs. Hang on. I'll go woot woot in the train real quick. Oh, stuck on the door. Yeah, wee woo, wee woo. Woo woot, woo woot. Also, let me know if the audio sounds funky. Fiance got me speakers, and they are amazing, but they bleed into the microphone, so I'm wearing my headphones. However, but new space, new house, new city, pretty cool kind of stuff, but also it might sound a little weird. So let me know if it sounds weird, and I will fix the problem. So to speak, fix the problem. Also, all these screens, I figured I would leave them the same for today. But then reduce them later. So if they end up, you know, changing, just assume it's changed with the times. You know what I mean? Tend to like to give game recommendations. Might do that today. More than welcome to give them. Don't know if I'll play them, but I can certainly look into some of them. There's also a few other games that I have had on my radar for quite some time. There's a few in my wish list right now. Shotgun Roulette, I know kind of dead at this point, but I haven't had spare cash in a long time. So that might be fun to do for like a single stream. Grounded 2 is coming out. That would be awesome. Resident Evil Requiem, that's another one that just got announced. That's going to be coming out. And I think that's actually pretty much it. Silksong, if Silksong ever comes to be. Dead Space 2, Subnautica 2, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff. Outer Wilds. Oh yeah, no, I've heard of Outer Wilds. It honestly, unpopular opinion, does not look all that appealing to me. Just gotta put that out there. It unfortunately does not look appealing. So anyway, let's talk about aluminum. Aluminum as a reintroduction to the game. This has been a long time for most of you. Aluminum ingot needs silica and scrap. Silica is just quartz. Super easy. Aluminum scrap is a little more complicated. Bauxite, coal, sulfuric acid, water. But it puts out as much water as it does sulfuric acid. So water goes to more sulfuric acid. Bing, bang, boom. Boom. Also, yeah, I did remember to set it to live chat. Ain't it great? I did it. I did it. My deaf ass thought you said Beyonce got me new speakers. I mean, Beyonce sings pretty darn good. So, could be Beyonce in disguise. Mayhaps. Mayhaps could be. Mayhaps. So anyway, to get to the proper rate... Did they change the size of this? I thought it used to fit in a 2x2 foundation. Oh, I'm thinking of the converter. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm going to do this one a little more custom. We're going to do instant scrap at 80%. Ah, and 6 of them. I don't know if 6 will fit. At Teehee, no. 6 will not fit. Well then, how do I get... I can just do 4. 4 would be fine, and I can kind of space them. Oops. That's not spaced. That's spaced. And then what's the rate that I need here? 2 belts of 720, so 720 times 2 is 1440. 1440 divided by 300 is 4.8. 4.8 to 4 is 1 point. And that is not a problem. 360, yeah, that's not a problem. Bonk, bonk, and bonk. FNAF Ultimate Custom Night could be fun. Could be fun. I know there's also the puppet one. What's the puppet one that just came out? There was a new one that just happened. I haven't seen any playthroughs of it yet. So that could be a fun little thing. Yeah, I'm gonna want the pipes to be better. How about we do here instead? This one. Here. Perfect. Love for the game comes from the fact that its progression is entirely based on knowledge. Removes the replay factor almost entirely. Yeah, I've heard a little bit of that phenomenon. Just a little bit. What are you, Mark 5s? Okay, so Mark 5s are the 5th. But I don't know why, it's just never interested me. I'm gonna want this to be stacked up a little bit and not run into that. And I'm gonna have this one run out and do that, and then I'm gonna have this one run out. Invalid conveyor belt shape my butt. Oh, I'm on curve build mode. I forgot that they added curve build mode. There we go, perfect. Now 1, 2, 5 puts us to the edge of the window. And then to the other edge of the other window. 5, bring it so it's symmetrical. 4 foundations. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Trying to get Dio to play Outer Wilds. Middle of playing Metal Gear. I have heard good things about Metal Gear. Oh, there's also Resident Evil 5 and 6 that I never ended up playing. So that's a thing that could end up happening at some point. Honk. Big ol' honk. And then... I mean, we can bring him into the corner. Put him in timeout. Green go purr. Can't elaborate more because spoilers. Yep, fair. Fair enough. 1, 2, 5. Honestly, those might just be able to go in. Can. Good. And then we can do Mark 4. And here. And then we can check and make sure the rates are good enough to do. Curve build mode. Honestly, I am gonna have to get used to the fact that curve build mode exists. And then that one goes to the far one. Yay! And then the water is simple water pipe, and then the sulfuric acid is a simple sulfuric acid pipe. Where's the water? Where's the rig? Over there. I'm gonna put a hole in the wall. Can I put water extractor? I can! Oh, I can't put him too close to the cliff, though. Okay. Oh, no, it's just because this guy's in the way. Alright, it's fine. Because I can fix that. I really thought I'd have more to talk about. Yeah, I mean, I covered a lot of what I would have talked about in the video that I made. Like the welcome back video. Talking about passing the qualifying exam, going to 2 conferences, getting accepted to a 3rd conference in Boston, Massachusetts. That one is coming up in August, so there will not be a stream that week. I'm still in the process of locking down a stream time, like a consistent stream time, but should be figuring that out at some point. Why is it so dark all of a sudden? Hey, who turned out the lights? How much of this stuff do I need per minute? What's the sulfuric acid requirement? 60 times 4 is 240, and the water is slightly more than that. What's 72 times 4? 288. Well, that's both more than what fits in one of these pipes. So, we will go on ahead and fix that. And we should be able... The dreaded should, assuming monster, will come back to bite me in the ass. Straight build mode! Horizontal to vertical fits best. We've got our top dog and our bottom dog. Oh, top dog, huh? Is that a furry thing? I have a love-hate relationship with the jetpack flying mode. Honestly, we'll leave those supports. And we can just do the classic. Honestly, I could have left that in place, but that's okay, I'll just... so the small one is going to be sulfuric acid, and the large one is going to be water. One more. Perfect. Oh no, Roxy got timed out, and we're already back to this, huh? For old time's sake. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah, no, I can see it. I can see it. Metal Gear's an experience. Oh, wow, I'm already bad at keeping up on chat. That's kind of crazy. Metal Gear's an experience. Walking into an arena and the boss you're about to fight does a full minute's worth of motion capture, gun spinning, and meows at you. It's... Okay, so Metal Gear is a furry game. Okay, I got you. I got you. One is funny visual novel, the other is game that will 100% take multiple streams to beat. I'd prefer the visual novel, to be honest. And I was going to say that before I even saw the second one. Because the last time we did a funny visual novel, it was the Dead by Daylight dating simulator. And that was a phenomenal time. I had such a good time playing. I had an unreasonably good time playing the Dead by Daylight dating sim. Genuinely. So I would much prefer doing that. TBH. Is that in the center? That is not in the center of the topo. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. The pipeline wall hole. So... But does it not line up with the wall? Oh, no, it does. It just lines up with the wall like right. And oh, look at this. Look at this. Game changer right here. Actually, I should probably keep that. Game changer. Straight pipe build mode. What? That shit is crazy. Actually, I want to get rid of this. I changed my mind. Okay, so now it's gonna have to go out of that. Come down. And we'll have it come down to here. And then... How about we have it come out to... Okay, Okay, uh, okay, straight build mode's a little broken. Okay, that's kind of funny, actually, not gonna lie. I was not expecting that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. Why won't you just do what I want you to? How about the curve? You know what? Let's use the curve. We'll use the curve. Curve build mode sounds fun. Curve build mode sounds fun anyway. And what was it that I needed? Like 288 or something like that? It was 72 times 4. Yeah, 288. So honestly, I am just gonna grab this guy and then overclock it to... Ow! 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 Get me out! You asked for it. Reload, dang it. Oh, okay. Okay, so that visual has been updated. That's... Oh, Hideo Kojima? Yeah, Hideo Kojima is just insane anyway, so that's fair. Snoot Game Encore and Ultimate Custom Night Recode. Rebalance of Ultimate Custom Night. Fair point. Snoot Game Encore. What is Snoot Game Encore? I don't think I've heard that before. I actually played through the new chapters with a friend on the day. I bonked my mic. Voiced all the characters. My voice still hurts. Well, why'd you do them all? You could have done like 1 or 2. Oh, does the curve reach? The curve. The curve. The curve is king. Man, do not... What? How are we already getting Benji out of context here? How? How are we already getting Benji out of context? Curve is king. Don't quote me. I'm assuming the pipeline pump's gotta go, like, right here. Oh, did it mess with my curve? It curved me weird. Why did it curve me weird? Don't give me a weird curve. You know what? I bet that this blocks a train. It won't, like, actually block a train. Yeah. Okay. How about now? Okay, just still. Okay. How about now? That's still a little bit. If I do it from the other way. Okay, now horizontal to vertical does what I want. The curve. Curve is king. Okay, now this guy will only get me so far. How about I put another pump there? That seems like a great idea. And that'll get me the rest of the way for sure. For sure. Voice acting is my passion. Ow. Lozenge. Honey, actually. Honey is probably great. You can make really good lemonade by taking 8 ounces of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar or honey. I recommend honey. And 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And you can get some really baller lemonade out of that concoction. Fiance absolutely adores it. Oh, where's the halfway point? My hover pack is flying me all over the place. Perfect. Then we get the power nubbin. Gotta leapfrog it first. Perfect. Okay, so that is water figured out, and that is the aluminum scrap almost done. Next step is just to get the water out of the system. Snake Game is a very funny indie game made by Tumblr as an imitation of an, at the time, upcoming game known as Goodbye Volcano High. Volcano High failed badly. Got absolutely dumpstered by the imitator. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, no, just a simple story of they had a bad game and people made their spoof version so much better. I actually love it when stuff like that happens because it shows that indie games can be better than other games sometimes. And that's kind of neat. IMO. Okay, so now I need the scraps to go on their way. And 2 belts is 720. Means that we need at least a Mark 5. Also, Mark 6 belts are a thing. Ooh. Ooh, it made a fancy curve. Fancy curve. Ooh. 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 Wow, okay, so the curve build mode is actually kind of sick. Curve build mode is actually kind of sick with it. Game made by an entire company got bested by a bunch of dipshits on Tumblr, and it's glorious. The game was such a success, it's promptly made an entire indie studio that still makes visual novels. So, jump-started the little indie studio. That is actually quite a wholesome little story. I'm gonna leave myself a little bit more fix room. I think I'll put the center here. Also, nudge limit has been removed. So no more nudge limit. Which I find quite nice, actually. So 1 refinery, 2 refinery, 3 refinery, 4 refinery. You know what, actually. I'm just gonna use my blueprint for this. Can't be bothered. Blueprints. This one. Which one do I want? Stackable left or stackable right? Is that the output? That's the output. This is the input. This is stackable left. Actually, it doesn't matter if I do stackable right or stackable. We'll do this one. Stackable left. Actually, let me try this. Auto connect blueprint. Oh, what? Didn't work. Didn't work. That's such a scam. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Not a big deal. Funniest part, it came out beforehand. It was not a project to spite, but eager excitement and passion. See, that usually tends to be how it ends up. Just because some developers take so long to have games come out. And a lot of the times, like 9 times out of 10, I support it. I'm 100% on board. But at the same time, there are other times... Oops, I hit the... There are other times where it's like, why did this take so long? It's really not that difficult of a game to make, which it sounds like is kind of what happened to Volcano High. Or Goodbye Volcano High, I guess, whatever. Whatever it is. I want to hug that gator. That sounds like a very interesting video game about Florida Man on bath salts. And honestly, just putting it out there, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Easily here for it. What did I miss? And they remade it Snoot Game Encore. Okay. I guess that's where the Encore part comes from. I thought that was just being dropped. My friend also got a clip of me playing, and I failed and got like a 10-second setback max, but I swear I screamed no with more emotion than the entirety of Hollywood. Me and some friends actually started playing Gmod, turned into DBD. King Hippo from Punch-Out, and we got an amazing clip. I'll send it to Funny Anything. Okay, cool. I'll take a look at that here in a moment. Because this needs to get set to sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid, wah! Sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid. Then the output sulfuric acid needs to get run around. Aw, sad. Darn autosaves. Making sure that my progress doesn't die on me. Okay, and then what's the input? 40 per minute? Okay, so these guys are totally fine. Then we're gonna get a Mark III for there, there. And then a Mark IV. What do I have coming up over this way? Whee! I've got a Mark V there, Mark V there. So we will go on ahead and mark this as well. And we'll just shoot it down this way. Yeah, shoot it down. It's fine, it can move. That can move to make way for this. Straight build mode back out. That makes a conveyor belt too long? That's so sad. But that's okay, because now it can go the entirety of the way to the window, to the wall. The sweat continues the song. Bingo! And we have sulfur. Means we have sulfuric acid. And the last part of the sulfuric acid that needs to happen is the water. But, however, but we will need a little bit of a terry buffer. I think I'll put that organization, fluid buffer, and I'll just put it in line. Then we'll grab the horizontal, vertical, put it there. And then we will simply pump some water in the system from over here before we actually turn on the sulfuric acid machines. We'll make sure that we have a little bit of a buffer in the system. Still under development. They've released a 3-hour demo for free with complete voice acting, new visuals, complete new scenes, and whole new characters. There's a second demo with the redubbing and touch-up. Likely be the version you play. Yes, new game is a funny dating sim. Passion for its writing because it's so damn good I can't put it in words. If you can get past the dating sim part, it's a game. Or it's a gem. Of course it's a game. So long as there's no inappropriateness, I am 100% down. That actually sounds like a pretty fun time, in my opinion. Okay, so let's redo this part. And we'll just redo it the classic way, where we simply put it here. Then do that. Okay, so that is our scrap taken care of. All of the inputs of the scrap taken care of. Which just leaves 2 more things. We need silica from quartz. And then we actually need our aluminum ingots. Which one of these is the load? Okay, it's over there. And the actual aluminum ingots I think can fit along here. Which kind of leaves all of this space to play. Let me grab a blueprint. I am actually thinking of making a giant version of this. Might actually do that really. Because I need 32 constructors for the quartz. But now mergers can fit on conveyor lifts. Which means we can make shit really, really compact. So let's actually go do that. Let's go do that really quick. Elevator time. $50-20, nah, $35-20, except there's multiple characters per slot. See, that just sounds kinda like hell. Like, I know Ultimate Custom Night is kind of renowned for being really, really hard, right? Also, vertical nudging. Vertical nudging. It's crazy. Absolutely craziness. I love it so much. Okay, so let's figure out how the heck we can fit 32 constructors into a single blueprint. Because having only 8 is a pain sometimes. And it would really be nice to have like an 8, 16, 24, and 32 version of the blueprint. But still with perfect merge. Let's put this guy. And then figure out the spacing. Okay, so there's the spacing. Ooh, not quite. It still clips. Okay. There we go. That's not clipping it. Huh? Okay. Just fiddling around with the idea at the moment. Perfect. So now, if I am to take this the whole way up, and then I'm gonna want to check what height the last one. Because if I can get it in line with a merger here, that would be sick. Because then I can just take this guy the whole way up. There. There. Now we can do mergers. It's all coming together. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Look at them go. Look at them go. What up, Ruins? Thanks for keeping the Discord server alive. You've done great. Loving the updates, too. 3 characters to do the same thing? Nah, fuck you. Now they're all in the same slot. Think you can use bugs from the Gase game to get by? They've been patched. They patched bugs that helped? That's kind of fucked, honestly. That's kind of fucked. Patching bugs that the developers haven't even patched, you're just begging for people to complain. Or, you know, making it harder, which, for me, is less appealing. Okay, no, so that is... one less. So how about 3? Or would I rather them be more centered? Instead of having that centered on the end, having it centered somewhere else. So let's get rid of this. And this. All of these stupid things. And let's save this as a blue. So that now I can kind of mess around with it. I can grab this and see exactly where that would end up showing up on a 1 meter. I placed one wrong. Lazy Susan, Nick is back. Nick is back. Nick has broken containment breach. Panic. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Boom. Yeah. Or I don't. Maybe I don't like that all that much. Bruh, what? Whoa. Okay, that's a little bit of a weird way for the game to handle that, but sure. I like that a lot better. Yeah, I do. I like that a lot better. Alright, so let's get rid of these guys now. Get rid of all that. that. Now we grab foundation 1, put it there and there. And now we have ourselves overwrite. So that now we can grab that, put it on the rest of the spots. Oops, that's in the wrong spot. No, wrong. There. Now we can grab these. And then place it on the other side. Perfect. And we are gonna overflow the shit out of this. For sure, we're gonna overflow this. Trying to do perfect splitting. I mean, it might not be that hard. It really might not be that hard. I'll try it, really. Because that's gonna have to happen. That's gonna have to happen. Now we've got 2 outputs in the center lane. And we start clipping. Yeah, no, we're gonna overflow it. Overflow is easier, so we're gonna do it. I mean, I can still help the overflow. It's not like I have to strand the overflow. Ooh, I get lag spikes every time I do one of these. Whee! Cool. Oh, this guy clips? Really? That's sad. What a wall outlet can I... Oh, I can wall outlet on the ceiling! The devs thought of everything! Smartest game devs. You can't change my mind. Oh, okay. Second smartest game devs. The Factorio game devs are pretty baller, actually, so they're the best. They're the smartest game dev. Okay, then we just have to repeat that on 1, 2, 3 floors. And then we have to connect all of the floors together. So this one, this one, this one, this one. Whee! I got stuck. Ah, not that one. 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 And last but not least, that one. That one. That one. And that one. Now the problem is perfect splitting these. I could off-center splits. Could I even? I mean, I could. Like, I could have that be the input off to the side a little bit. And do like that. And this one goes there. This one. That there, obviously, and that there also, obviously. This one. There. Yeah, but I don't want it to extend beyond the width of the already is. Little bit of clipping. I think acceptable levels of clipping. Acceptable levels of clipping. You've been on so long, the Supreme's become a Doctor Who fan? Oh, really? That's interesting. Honestly, fiance and I got to a point. We were in the middle of Martha Jones, and I was still enjoying it, but my fiance hates Martha Jones. Or no, not Martha Jones. No, we made it to Clara Oswald. And my fiance is indifferent about Clara Oswald. She still hates Martha Jones. Like, she's absolutely a Martha Jones hater. Which I feel like most of the community is. But we got to Clara Oswald with Matt Smith. And she was just kind of disinterested at that point. So we stopped watching as much. And we just haven't really picked it back up ever since. I still think that my favorite is Rose Tyler. And then after Rose Tyler, Amy Rory. Or maybe Donna Noble and then Amy Rory. I don't really know who my top favorite is also, honestly. Also got engaged, let's go! Must be less important to me. British. But dude, congrats. Genuinely congrats. Getting engaged. I think you DM'd me about it at one point, because I remember talking about it. But second, congrats. And congrats from the community. Guarantee. Being engaged is great. Planning a wedding is stressful. Financing a wedding is also stressful. Family drama. It's the worst. Oh, why don't you invite so-and-so? Oh, you mean that one cousin that I saw like once when I was a baby? And I don't remember at all? No thanks. I'm good. I'm okay. I don't really want to invite them. Thanks for the suggestion though. Whoa, hello. What happened here? Was that an artifact from a previous deconstruct? I am assuming that it is. Oh, hello. That's definitely an artifact from a struct. Do I have any artifacts over here? No, I think I placed these ones flawlessly. Obviously, I placed them flawlessly, because I am flawless. There's nothing wrong with me. except for all of my medical issues. Man, when I made that video about me leaving, I was so depressed. My new meds were not working yet. They were not helping at all. They were an actual hindrance. But that's okay, because we're good now. We are peachy fucking key at this point. Funky damn Dory. Let's take an example from the base game. Lefty sits in one cam, gets angry when you make a sound or make too much heat. Use funny gadget to send him back. Bug that deletes him. Long as you're on his cam, even if you're not looking at monitor, he is at his kill point. As long as the selected cam is his, he can't kill. Never getting her to watch another episode of Doctor Who. Literally bending the rules of reality to not watch that one episode. Depends on the episode, and I might get where you're coming from there, Oxygen. The one thing that I will say I think Satisfactory has above Factorio is soundtrack. The Factorio Space Age soundtrack has some really cool bangers in, like, space and in, like, Vulcanus and some of the other planets. But, like, Satisfactory is just a non-stop banger kind. Like, I can listen to Satisfactory music while I work, and I never get bored. If I listen to Satisfactory music while I work, sometimes I still get bored. Ooh, that's a good shout. I like that. Yeah, oops, I connected you to the wrong one. That would be why you had 4 instead of 3. And you only have 2 because you don't go down any further. Okie dokie! So there's our input and our power nubbin. And then we also have our output. Right. That is why we hack these things. And then for aesthetic reasons, we get rid of that, we get rid of that. Yeah, being encaged is great until you remember the wedding isn't free. Ain't that the truth? That is so the truth. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 32 constructors. And then set constructor. Benji Blue. Bonk. Set directory. Machining. Advanced. Boom. Save. Now if I go to my blueprints, we have the block. We have the beast. We have the meats. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, great. Clear blueprint designer. I hit the button. That took a minute. Yoink. Yoink. Benji's behind. Oh, I'm always behind. I'm always going to be behind. Always going to be behind. Elevator. I'll get caught up on chat while I ride. No tie to noise or heat level. He's just constant occurring threat. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah. He does not care if you stall him or not. He will just kill you. You actually have to play the video game. No! I don't want to! I spend so much time figuring out how I can not play the video game. How much can I automate so that I don't have to play the video game? Oh no, it clips through the ceiling a little bit. That's okay, actually. That'll make for some really interesting topography. Because... how wide is it? It's not even 4 foundations wide. So I can just take these foundations and I can lower this. I can kind of sink it down into the floor a little bit to give me that little bit of extra height that I need. Ah, shit. It's backwards. And then I can center it there. I can center it here. Give myself a little bit of room for the quartz input. And then we're not clipping anymore. Look at that. Oh, alright, we're clipping a little bit. Come on now. About one more nudge this. Yeah, that's close enough. Bonk. Lag the shit out of my game for a second. And give that. Off center my input. Bring it around town. Like that. And we have our quartz. And these are all silica. 2 belts. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to pull a little bit of an audible here. Because 37.5 times 32. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull a little bit of an audible here. Oopsies. My bad. And what's the input? 22.5? That's fine. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Rager, I'm late, but woo! That's okay, I'm like 6 months late. 6 months and 1 day late. Woo! Not watching the revival. Supreme isn't. Oh, only watching the classic series. Honestly, if there's free episodes on YouTube, I might go take a look at some of those. Because sometimes I find myself not necessarily doom scrolling because I deleted YouTube app from my phone, so I don't watch shorts all the time. And I don't have like TikTok or anything else. So I don't really have to deal with that as much, but I definitely spend way too much time looking for something to watch. So that might be an adventure. Base Lefty is an anti-fun guy. Can't use power gen, too loud. Can't use other gadgets, worry about temp. Recode Lefty is every second you aren't using his tools, the second he's progressed. So it's literally just you have to try to play the game. And then you just suck. Episodes from 3, 4, and 7, with more doctors coming eventually. Fair enough. Fair enough. Removes that feeling of not being able to use your tools, whether you're using nothing or blasting full power, he's progressing all the same. Okay, so it actually does sound like a little bit of a fair rework. Little bit. At the very least, in terms of, like, you don't feel stuck. Like, you can't use your things. One of my least favorite aspects of a lot of games is area of denial. I don't like not being able to go places. It's part of why I hate cliffs in Factorio so much. Up we go to fix the minor little visual bug that happens when you connect them like this. Okay, so that's 2 belts of 600, and this is 2 belts of 720. Now I need 16 foundries for the ingots. Or I could use this blueprint. No, I could. Yeah, I could. I would just need to upgrade all of the things for it. Yeah, I think I will use this blueprint. Yeah, nah. Nah. Or I could just, like, do... I don't feel like doing it. We're gonna use the blueprint. Boop. Oh, it's off-center. I didn't realize it wasn't full length. Boop. And then after this builds, I can go through and I can upgrade all of the belts, and then we'll be good from there. 6th episode, or do you want a surprise, Doctor? I'd go for the surprise, personally speaking. Personally, I think cliffs are fine since area of denial is offset by the fact that you're not the only one being denied. That is true. I'm currently playing a Death World, and it has actually been kind of nice having all of the different things. Having the different cliffs and whatnot. Whoa, what is that about? That. How is this working? Is one of these one material and the other is another? It is. Okay. Right, that's what's happening. So, like, this should be alumina scrap. This should be... Right, alright. I fixed it. I fixed the cake. If you haven't seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding, it's a really funny movie. You should go watch it. Man, I really crammed some of this shit in here, huh? Dang. really dirty on the channel that they have been posting like the free episodes on. What did they do to poor number 5? See that one from back there? Yes, I can. Alright, one more floor to fully upgrade. Whee! I lost my thing. Whee! There it is. I can't see. I can't tell where I am. I don't know where I am. Somebody please help me because I don't know where I am. Okay. That, I do believe, is everything fully upgraded. So now we'll have to do 3-dimensional spaghetti is my worst nightmare. Yeah, well, you're looking at it. You're looking at it, and they are enabling me. They're enablers. Also, the priority merger is outrageously expensive. Why does it cost a crystal oscillator? That's stupid, and I don't like it. Aluminum ingot, please. And how many do I need? I need 960. 960 divided by 12. It's 80 each. I hit the wrong button. No! Copy. Paste. Paste. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Now... how about we merge these all into one? I think that this works. Let's merge these all in one. And then we can run a Mark 6 belt all the way over to the trains. How does that sound? That sounds good. Also gonna grab our power nub. I'm gonna stick it there. I'm gonna grab this power nubbin. I'm gonna run it over here. And then I'll run through. Oh, and we're making silica. Okay, not yet then. Not yet. How about we run you there and run you there? And now we have to run these guys over here. Whee! When it encounters against Lefty is why look at him to see the progress. Just switch to his counter gravity every once in a while. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't that work? That makes sense. Oh no. Lefties makes it weird, huh? Did I ever check that clip? No, I didn't. Let me connect the scrap and then I'll do that. Well, let me catch up real quick. Forward to Doomsday is great, but that's beside my point. Heads or tails? I'm not going to tell what this is for. Heads. Heads because I want to be different. Heads for the sake of conflict. Tails. I say heads.
Hard mode lefty will progress twice as fast if you haven't checked a scam recently, so he goes from useless gadget a couple seconds to it taking 30 seconds to reset him fully if you ignore him. So they just make him an asshole. Lovely. I love it when they just make an asshole. Whee! Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna hit the ceiling. Man, that means ziggy zaggy belts. Oh well, that's alright. I can at least mirror it a little bit, and then I can do like this. Little bit of a ziggy zaggy belt, not too bad of a ziggy. Okay. Now, I can take this power nubbin, put it there, connect in the extra power generator. Whee! Look at that big jump. Love it. All right. Honestly, dude, I love the elevator so much. The elevator makes me unreasonably happy. Seven is lacking some stories. Pretty sure I had a power nubbin. Ah! I do have a power nubbin. Are you a double wall outlet? You are a double wall outlet. Okay, so I gotta go back down there. Alright, alright. Whee! We'll have bauxite soon. Which gets us the aluminum. Hello, friend. How about we just plug you there? And then in terms of you, friend, how about we have you come out of this? Well, actually, let's not have you go on the wall. Let's conveyor Mark 6 you across the ceiling. Because I think that that would look way cool. That thunder? Holy shit. That is thunder. Man, I sure hope the weather doesn't crash street. I guess I would have had to stop moving in game for that to have been, huh? Oh well. How about bear lift? Elevator. I genuinely love this. You can only use one gadget, so now power gen. For power economy. Oh, power economy. No. Not the power economy. The regular economy is already in a bad enough of a position. We don't need the power economy crashing too. Honk. Alright. Let's go check out Hoodie's clip and then come back to this and get stuff. I don't actually have Discord open because I'm bad at streaming. Come on, Discord, why are you taking so long here? Well, that's a bad noise. OBS has crashed. Oh no, I sure hope it hasn't.
This is not a good idea. Oh. This is awful.
He's
That-
close.
What's that beeping, Talon?
It's my EMF detector.
Oh my god!
Okay, okay.
This is not a good idea.
No.
That was pretty good.
Awful.
The proximity alarm going off.
He's
That-
close.
What's that beeping, Talon?
It's my EMF detector.
Oh my god!
He's
That-
close.
Okay, that was pretty good. that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That caught me off guard. That was pretty good. That was great. Also, we're just gonna put that over here on the other screen, and we're gonna ignore that. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore. Okay, who's ready? Who's ready to test a factory? This is always my favorite part. This is always my favorite part. So we have quartz, we have sulfur, we have coal, we have bauxite. We have everything we need to make the world go around. The quartz is at the proper ratio. It's kind of going to need to overflow for a little bit. But 22.5 times 32 is 720. We have conveyor belt Mark 5s are a 760 throughput, right? 780 throughput. Yeah, look at all that silica. Look at all that silica go. Whee! Okay, we have water. That is good. We have coal, we have bauxite, we have water. That is wonderful. Wunderbar even. And of course, it is going to overflow because water mechanics actually exist in this game. Sucks to suck. But we have sulfur, which is good. The water is now going in this pipe system here. Just a little bit. That's full. So it'll go a little faster now. This is full. Once the pipe fills, it'll also go a little bit faster. Which is good. Another way they made the game better, the preset knights have been overhauled. You don't have Bear Attack 1, Bear Attack 2, and Bear Attack 3. You now just have Bears Attack. Why not just have all the bears attack at once? Right? Go turn down the AC. It's actually kind of chilly in here, and that's a waste of money. Neighbors. My mic is actually pretty good at noise cancellation, so you could not hear me screaming from across the entire living room. Dio! Thanks for the well wishes, both in terms of IRL shit and in terms of good stream. Appreciate you stopping by, friend. And I am doing better. My meds are working. It's great. Loving it. What's the flow rate through here? 288 per minute. Funniest part is nobody expected the EMF to actually work since it's only meant to detect next bots. Sending the one me streaming, no. Technically would be a voice reveal. Guys, I wonder when Benji's gonna do a voice reveal. Oh, wait. Also, I like having these radars with the little skylights. I've done this a few times now. Cool. You can also see a beacon all the way over there. Can't even ping it, that's how close can I ping? Ah, 1,000 meters seems to be the furthest I can go. Or not. Huh. Anyway, let's go see if it's ready yet. Because the silica is certainly overflowing. Are these any better? Ah, yeah, they're starting to fill up a little bit. Because it is an overflow manifold. It's not like a real system. Okay, yeah, no, that is good. That is good. That's good. That's good. That's enough slices. Bonk. So now the sulfur is going to go in, and the water is going to go in, and the water is going to automatically balance with the fluid buffer here. And it's a completely closed system. This puts out exactly enough sulfuric acid for this, which puts out exactly enough water for the sulfuric acid. So we are Gucci gang. Gucci gang. The first night Bear's attack has been a blast. Even in hard mode, it's a well-designed night. Next few minutes, I'll subject you to explaining it. That is why we are here. To listen to the suffering of others. Usually me. Why are you backed up? Backed up because all of you are backed up and you have nothing else? Yes. That is fair and to be expected. Hey, we've got scrap flowing. This one seems to be working at full bore. That's good. Huh. Oh, I have exciting news. Fiance is home. I'll see if I can get her to say hi. But I make no promises. We've done a lot of socializing today. Expel the water into the system. And now that the water is in the system, be gone. Well, honestly, what I could do... Because it is going to try to even out, but it doesn't seem like it's doing a very good job of even... Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to upgrade this to a Pipeline Mark II. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to add a pump there. Then we're going to go down. We're going to add Pipeline Mark II, Mark II, Mark II, Mark II, Mark II. We're going to place this guy down. We're going to put power connection. We're going to put a... Ooh. That. Then we're gonna grab you. And yeah, sure, we're gonna do that. And that. Because now that is 600 water per minute. Don't know what that's doing there. As a baseline to stand any chance you have to be hyper aggressive switching between the power gen and the lefty machine. Had a dream where I lost an arm? Less than pleasant because the cracking and fleshy noises were the worst thing and my arm hurts. Are you sure something didn't just like gnaw on your arm a little bit? Benji's stream experience is all of us going in a circle about whether or not we're currently brain rotted over or about how much pain we're in. That is surprisingly accurate, honestly. That is surprisingly accurate. Serious fiance shit right now. Wedding planning. Wedding planning is a whole thing, dude. It's great, don't get me wrong. I love every second of being engaged and getting ready to get married and everything. But sometimes wedding planning can be a real nightmare. Hi, honey. I told stream you were almost here. Oh, you were listening? See, she's so supportive, chat. Okay, that's definitely enough. Yeah, that is definitely enough for this to have a buffer here. Which hopefully means that the sulfuric acid is going to be flowing enough to a point where this doesn't idle at all. We're only at 42% efficiency at the moment, so that's not good. Not good. Quickly air find some chicken wings. The engagement might be off. It tastes like shit. Damn. That's some real beat your wife because dinner was cold type shit right there. I wasn't saying I'm gonna do that. Goodness, no. Yeah, I know. I kind of hate it too. I love the TV though. My parents gave us an old TV that they had, and I set it up today. But some of our coffee table decorations aren't great. What? Yeah, I know. It's nice with the beam too. We have a big sound bar that's attached. Hi, Benji's fiance, BNJ. Fiance, BNJ.
That's hilarious.
It's actually quite clever. It is. It's quite.
Previously, it was
Beyonce. That's what Roxy thought I said earlier when I said Beyonce got me a new set of speakers, which I'm not using by the way because they bleed in them.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Good for like gaming on my own, not for streaming. Which, you know, yeah, makes sense. Genji. No, that was girlfriend Benji. Benji, fiance Benji.
Oh.
Benji?
That sounds like you're talking about a new street drug.
Well, I mean.
What? What does that even mean?
Good save. Good. Supreme's on the same boat.
No.
Let's go.
Well, hello, ruins.
Everyone's been doing some overhauls on the Discord server
I've been noticing
lately.
the notifications.
Yeah, they've been nice.
Hello. Sorry, my bad, my bad. Ayo.
Hey. It's
Fail.
it's not Spanish.
How do you know?
I don't.
Exactly.
I'm just smarter.
I don't know about that.
No.
Food?
I ate.
Oh, you okay? Good.
There's some pizza in there. Or leftovers.
Let me scrape eggs with that.
Do that. I washed the
Oh, thank you.
yeah.
I have pictures.
Definitely later.
Yes.
Definitely see
All right,
pictures.
I'm gonna
later.
let you get back to it. Love
Okay.
you.
We love you too. We. In the dream, I think I became most upset because I lost the entire arm. When I thought I was just losing the hand. I mean, I'd be pretty upset if a doctor told me, you're gonna lose your hand, and then they went, actually, we gotta chop the whole arm off now. And that kinda sucks. Alright, it looks like the system is reaching a bit more of a steady state. You can see the sulfuric acid is mostly stabilized. The gaps in the aluminum look consistent with 720 per minute. The water is back down, though. The sulfuric acid is not happening. Okay, so that's gonna end up entering into a death spiral. We're not gonna do it. Nico! Welcome back. Pretty sure welcome back. I feel like I recognize that name. Okay, back to Supreme's things. Now the other two cams, Freddy and Toy Freddy. Freddy on the left. Progress to the door, close it, see him at stage 4. Okay, fair. So that's easy. Off playing a knockoff in half and wants you to backseat him. So you're switching between 3 subcams on his TV, clicking an icon to close the door. Okay. Dogs work for the Americans, British. What? Do they? Dogs don't work. They don't get paid, at least. Even if they are working dogs. When we shifted our mindset from the dubious Silpsonger to the Optimus Deltarune, everyone was just pinging off each other with joy. Deltarune could be the solution to world peace. Oh, Big Thunder. Loving it. Oh, it's Kitty Cat. There we go. Going through one-shot phase. Fair and valid. Shit happens. Knowing around a week if the dream was actually a prophecy and I lose an arm. I hope you don't, but if you do, we'll be here to laugh at you. We'll be here to lend a helping hand. Let's go look at our juicy aluminum ingots. Look at them go by on that super fast belt. My favorite cowboy show. Great game, you should stream it. Probably not going to end up, but I might give it a check out just to kind of see. I'm at the point where I know what I want to stream, and it's mostly this. I have so many plans. I have so many plans. This is just phase 1. And I actually think we are at good enough and steady state enough of a position here that we can move on to phase 2. I love the elevator music. Oh, it's because it's in the loading phase. Yeah, look at those aluminum ingots. Whee! Look at them go. Okay, perfect. You know what? Where is my personal train anyway? What did I do with it? Is it over here? Is it at Red Heaven? Is it down here? It is down here. Well, I could call it, or I could go get it. I'm gonna go get it. Which means we're gonna go like this. Hey, it's not foggy anymore. Whee! Whee, the void! I thought I saw a train down. Hello, nuclear hogs. This is a super secret pure Sam node that I have harvested. That we're gonna do. That's for a secret. We'll get to that later. 3 camps are already quite a lot. You have to switch between checking Freddy, Lefty, and then addressing Toy Freddy so he doesn't snap your neck. So if he loses, he rage quits and kills you. That's actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. I find that pretty comical. No, Mama Moth just kind of goes straight through that support, huh? That's okay. I don't really care. Playing one shot when you get the chance. Very good. Game, stream, or not. Woody Theory pre-chapter 3. Woody... I'm assuming that's a one-shot thing. Probably. Hello, personal train. Force you out of cams immediately. Gotta love it. Edit timetable, get rid of that. Boom. Turn off self-driving. Locking. I want to know what happens when you purposefully run a train off the end of a line. Because apparently that derails you now. Where do I have an empty line? I can't actually think of any. Oh, it's a Delta route. Okay, okay. I figured it was either that or one-shot thing. Toy Freddy kills you if he loses in a video game. He's just bad, and he rage quits. He's a gamer rager, a rage gamer even. Something that Ruins said, which I think is very applicable to every gamer situation. It is, for every it's so over, there's an equal and opposite we're so back. And boy howdy, sometimes it sure does feel like it. Mm-hmm. But it also goes both ways. For every we're so back, there's an equal and opposite it's so over. I have experienced that one too many times. Still waiting on Silk Song. I know, but we've been getting Silk Song news. I'm so hopeful about it, but at the same time, I'm like not keeping my hopes too high because I don't want to just get completely disappointed. Also, here's where we're getting the sulfur for all that aluminum, by the way. Let's derail a train. Train derailed in 3, 2, 1, launch! You do, in fact, just go flying off the end. That's pretty baller. Oh, and the derailed trains have no collision. Bonk. Okay, so obviously the next question is what happens if I jump out of the train first? Will it go flying? Whee! Oh, it was going slow enough that only the first locomotive actually completely derailed. The rest of it stays. That's actually pretty great. I am a fan of that mechanic for sure. I am a fan of that mechanic. Oh boy, let's hope there's not a train on its way down this track that's gonna run into me while I go backwards on the rail. I am a living, walking, breathing. It's so... Sometimes I feel like that's definitely me. Especially in like first or third person shooters. I'm so bad at that. That's why I play Factory instead. They slowly appear in the doors and laugh just before they're about to kill you. Oh, cool. Yeah, Nightmare Fredbear's children mechanic from the normal game. FNAF 4. We can fix that being bad. I don't know, man. I can fix being bad at math. Can't fix being bad at life. Or at shooters, essentially. What's the difference? Man, you know, that sounds really dark now that I think about it. Okay, so this is phase 2. I realize I totally didn't explain anything as we got here. So we've got a shit ton of crude oil and a geothermal generator in the middle of the plant. And 2 trains. One train is going to be carrying rubber. The other train is going to be carrying plastic and diamonds. Or rather, plastic and time crystals. This guy is rubber. This one is plastic. The rest go to diamonds. These 2 are also diamonds. Cool? Cool. 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 The best. Oh, I hate that it does that now. You can, like, easily put things into the dimensional depot. But if you're hovering here, it puts it in the depot. So I have to get used to hovering in the right place. Secret of the Mimic, I think, did come out. Yes, that's the new FNAF game. I saw a video from Markiplier about it. I didn't actually watch it, but I saw the video. So anyway, we've got... How much oil do we have here? Because I can get rid of all of my notes about the aluminum power plant now. Uh, 1920. We have 1,920 oil per minute, which is pretty cool. Does a multiplayer Factory game stream? If I did, it would probably be with some IRL friends that have the video games. No hard feelings. What do I start with? I guess I start with rubber. Because rubber is at least a closed system? No. No, plastic is a closed system. Rubber produces extra, which goes to power. So I guess I should probably do rubber first, then. While I have a whole floor dedicated. And then figure out where I've got the rest. Gotcha. Immediate timer to put down the cams and finish them before they kill you. Maybe 7 seconds? So you're just like flipping them all before. Couldn't pay me to have an opinion on the Mimic. I mean, I don't know. It looks kind of... Is the smoke detector chirp a part of this game? Oh, that was... I think that was the microwave. Honey, are you warming something up in the microwave? No, what... There was a beep I heard from the... Was it? Oh. Ruins, you might need to check your smoke detector. I know our smoke detector isn't installed yet. That's like the one maintenance thing that we need the dude to come out and do. Yeah, our smoke detector is our nose. Carbon monoxide? Pray. Sulfur dioxide? Why would we have that? Yeah, good luck, have fun. Yeah, that's it. That's the plan. Oh, honest. No, yeah, no, we don't have gas, so we don't need to worry about that. All of our appliances are electric. So they jacked the Lord Rockstar Freddy to all hell. Wake up, demand 5 coins, and you can't cheat him. Poor guy. Every now and then he'll have a seizure. You have to use the AC to save his life. And if you don't save his life, he kills you. Why? How? How does he kill me if he's dead? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so we need... Oh no, rubber is a closed system. Rubber is a closed system. It's plastic that's not a closed system. Okay, so we do the rubber first. Do. Okay, so we want these. And I think we would want them stacking. We only have a fluid input, so we can really push these guys back. I've been playing for 2 hours. No harm in having a sip of Fix-It bottled water. I actually do have a glass of water. Hydrate or dihydrate. And I now have no more water. I'll get more later. Yeah, how about right here? And I need... That's 2. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh. Do you really want to try me? Why did it go in here? Oh no, 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 no. Give me it, give me it, give me it. Hear them. You hear them? Where are they? Well, I mean, 12 is pretty close. I only need 12 for the actual rubber. So maybe I can make this work. Or maybe not. Or maybe. Maybe I can overclock these instead of having all 16. I mean, either that or I make the platform, which I don't think would kill me. Yeah, I think I will make the platform a little longer, but I will go on ahead Nah, I don't like the idea of having them there. Okay, cool. So we make the platform a little bit longer, and then we place down the rest. So we've got 12, 16, so... that should probably do us. Sorry, alarm. Which, unfortunately, means I will have to be back in a minute. Yeah, it's 16. Okay, cool. Well, now that we've got that down pat, and I'm just kind of gonna go up here. Sit and ponder for a minute. If I sit and ponder for a minute, I do in fact mean... I'm going to sit, ponder. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. What's the word? Medicine happens on Tuesdays. Go take care of it. So I am good. That won't happen on the actual stream days, but Tuesdays aren't going to be an actual stream day. So, yeah. Careful, the low better smoke detector to be unreasonably funny. It depends on the context. If it interrupts somebody, that's hilarious. If it's like, man, I don't know what I'm doing in this life. I'm terrible at being an adult. Beep. That's fucking funny. The mimic can eject wings out of its endo. I'm sure it can, sweetie. Roxy, take a nap. Carbon monoxide, I hardly know. My head. My head hurts. I love the new photo mode. The new photo mode's sick. That'll make the pain go away. The napping with carbon monoxide poisoning makes the pain go away. For sure. Whee! So all of these need to be making plastic at 100%. Then the heavy oil residue that comes out of this will go off to make fuel. Then the plastic that gets made will go off to make other things. How descriptive of them. It'll go off to make more rubber. Marshall's back. Pleasing to see you again. Hope your life has been wonderful. Not to mention your move. The life has been lifing, and I will say it has been good. It has been stressful, but it has been good. So, glad to see you're still doing well too. Or at least hoping that you're doing well. Glad to see you again. What else have I missed? Planning on playing some more of the Factorio demo. Don't have the $35 of the full game cost. $35 is totally worth it for it if it's your kind of game, but the demo alone has literally dozens of hours worth of content, so it's 100% worth checking out. Definitely worth checking. I think I have almost 1,300 hours in Factorio now. I can actually go check really. I have 994 on Satisfactory. 1,245 on Factorio. 326 on Dyson Sphere Pro. 546 on Mindustry. That's a lot more than I was expecting on Mindustry, actually. Oh, I forgot how much that I played that while I was stuck at home. It wasn't COVID. Maybe it was. Maybe it was COVID that I was stuck at home. The dreaded C word. Okay, so that is all of our plastic taken care of. These extra 2 foundation slices are not necessary. So we won't plant one. Perfect. Now let's think about how we want to do full process for this. I think the answer to that is gonna grab this. Start it in reverse. Line it up. I could have an output in the same, and honestly, not a bad idea. One tick off. I could have it doing this. Right though. Okay. We're good. Fiance accidentally turned on the PlayStation. That more? Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, so if we have this going backwards, I think I like that because we just need 12. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. Love it. Can't say long, wasn't expecting you live, so I didn't carve out the time. What's your live schedule? Oh, so you can carve out a bit of time. You never have to carve out time. I do appreciate it though. That's dope. So I don't quite know yet. Probably back to Mondays. I'll make a video about it at some point. Things are still kind of in flux, and there's a lot of things happening on weird weekdays. But once I figure it out, I'll make a video about it. Good to go. And then this is going to do recycled rubber. And it has no fluid output. My fault. I forgot about Supreme's whole thing. Where was I at? Last 3, you said? Delicate balance between the power gen and the global music box. Okay, throws a wrench into the whole thing. Because when he has a seizure, you stop everything to deal with him. Kind of like the rest. Oh, Aurora Borealis, look at that. Otherwise known as the Northern Lights to lay people. Final man we're talking about is Golden Freddy. Oh boy, Golden Freddy makes a return. Don't we absolutely love him so much. Go with the outfit, you flip with the camera using the mask, he goes away instantly. And recoded, there's an item in the prize corner called the Death Coin. Lets you delete certain characters from a night. It doesn't do that. Instead, it's the only way to banish the Golden Freddy. Loving it. Oops. I didn't actually copy this all. Stick it in your description as well. Totally fair. Should totally do that. That's actually a great idea, putting the schedule down in the description. I've already got like a custom blurb that stays in every description, so I could just add that to that. Good advice! It's good to be streaming again, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thanks for stopping by. And we're gonna upgrade this. That, up this, do that, up this. That, that. This, this, upgrade this. Then, these are the rubber ones. So what I will do, I'll stick a splitter here, there. And then all that matters is throughput. There's no room there for some sink. There's a little bit of room, but nah, I don't feel like sticking it. So I guess we can do the awesome sink in this little corner here. I think I like that idea. Then what I can do is I can have this be a smart splitter. Center output is none. Right output is any. Left output is overflow. Then put that there and there. And then run this. Okay, I officially like the curve for going over top, or going up and down in. And I like the idea of having this coming across as well. Then we can do straight build mode. Get the curve. Let's not get the curve. Then we can do the curve build mode to go down a step. Perfect. And that is recycled rubber. Now we just need the fuel, plastic in. Since it's a system of 12, I am more than okie dokie with having this the halfway point. I'll just stick it right hand side. And what? It's 30 per minute each, so this can be a Mark III. What if I'm still on curved build mode? How about straight build mode instead? See, instead of giving us straight and gay curve mode, they gave us straight and curved straight and curved gay mode? Okay, build mode. There we go. That's the word that I wanted to say. Man, straight and curved gay mode. They really thought of everything. What do you mean conveyor belt is steep? What are you talking about? There we go. Okay, so that would be the plastic. And this is the plastic. Wow, that could reach actually. Instead, I'll do that though. Constantly rebuy the death coin so that you aren't just fucked when golden shows up. But isn't Golden Freddy like super rare, or did they also quote unquote fix that too? Not as rare. Because that would be a bit of a dick move. But it sounds like that would kind of be... Oh, I had it on zoop mode. Sounds like that would kind of be up their alley, though. Oh, you know what? I've had this alien power matrix sitting on the side as well. So how about I do that real quick? And we're gonna get an achievement. For completing all the MAMs. There it is. Satisfactory brought it back. Complete all the MAM research trees.
Alien power matrix recipe unlocked. These disposable synthetic mimic artifacts increase power augmenter output by further stabilizing the Summer Sloop's connection to its energy harvesting location.
You grow shrines and engrave silent organs incompatible with the tapestry.
It is a beginning, far from an ending, a step in between.
Harmony.
Fair enough. Alien... Bit. From my understanding, it's not actually worthwhile to do this. Excited photonic matter is free. Dark matter residue can probably be back cycled into superposition oscillators with the dark crystal alternate recipes that happen. And also power shards use dark crystals, but they also output dark matter too. Overall, super duper expensive. And overall, I don't think it's worth. Because for the alien power augmenter, can I not see how much input is required? 5 per minute. So in order to make 5 per minute, you would immediately need 15 power shards per minute, which is a lot. 25 SAM fluctuators, which is a lot of SAM. 15 superposition oscillators per minute, which is awful. And excited photonic matter is free. So, yeah, I personally don't think it's worth it. I don't want to fuck with it. I don't care. Do not care about that at all. So that is not part of the plan. We will not be doing that. Our SAM is better used for other purposes at the moment. Or rather, it will be for a better purpose in the future. Ah, that's the normal mode version. So the hard mode completely changed how you play. Love it. Love it, love it. Night turn? Just really egg on my face. Night nightmare? I don't know what that is, being honest. Oh, he's just normal. Okay, fair enough. Ah, cool. More siegers. Got it, yeah. Wait for this knockoff ready requires you not only to close the right, but also leave. Okay, more chaos. Yeah, too complicated. Definitely would not enjoy. Honestly, I think the blenders I'm gonna run custom here. Just because I don't think it's worth it to use my prints when I only need 4. And it's only 2 liquid inputs and 1 liquid output. So, like, I like this positioning. 2, 3, 4. Ah, no, not zoop mode. I don't want to zoop mode pipe supports. Stop trying to make me. Actually, why am I doing this one first? And then I can line up the other ones afterwards. This one, I'm gonna put it here, there, there, there. Also, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. This does not need to be a Mark II pipe. This only needs to be a Mark I pipe. It's gonna need to be a Mark II pipe for the next version. And this needs to be a Mark II pipe, because it's 320. But this one only needs to be a Mark I pipe. Then I can use... That... I almost want to leave it. I almost want to leave it. Fiance... It's a balloon animal, fiance says. Roller coaster pipe. If you buy it when he ahead of time, he'll gobble it, expect you to buy another. Okay, so free buying it is just useless. Love it. Main antagonist is called the Roaring Knight. Big part of speculation pre-chapter 3 and 4 was their identity. But chapter 3, it doesn't make it ambiguous who the knight is. I almost want to leave it. I'm like this tempted to just leave it, because this is really funny to me. I could leave it, because I'm gonna end up putting some fuel gens down. I lost it. I lost it. Oh, that works. That 100% works. Yep, no, we're leaving it. All right, we're leaving it. That is a happy little accident, and we are leaving it. Happy little accident. Are yeah, yes, yes, my spaghetti. Yes, it's alive. It's alive. Alive. You know what? I think this needs to be a Mark II pipe, actually. At least all of this does. Oh gosh, Chaos Incarnate, I'm loving this. Love, love, loving this. No! Give me power. Power nubs. Okay, and then we can put the water extractors underneath because I'm pretty sure that this is grid aligned. Yeah, it is. It's grid aligned. It's aligned to the world grid. So now we can do water generators down here. Oh boy, it sounds like rain. Yep, it's raining. We've been getting lots of flash flooding down here recently. It's been bad. Give me a pipeline wall hole. Boom. And then we need 320. So I feel as though I may as well just do 1, 2. Oh boy, really bad rain. Big thunder happening. Big thunder just wants you to be afraid of nature. It's all a conspiracy, guys. Who's with me? They don't have an audio cue, they just have a visual cue? That's awful. Chapter 4 has the most obvious red herring. I mean, sometimes the obviousness of the red herring is in itself the red herring. Know what I mean? It's like, this is so obvious, I'm gonna make it so obvious so that they think it's a red herring and then it's actually not a red herring, so them thinking it's a red herring is what becomes the red herring. There goes. Means you guys can't just sit in the cams, you have to consciously check the doors. Oh, too much to balance. Way too much to balance. Who needs homophobic Toriel when you can have homophobic Carol? Oh no, I'm afraid of homes. I'm so scared. Out of country and all that hit, my hometown just got a rainstorm. Closer to the flooding. Yeah. I won't say it on stream, but some shit happened locally. I won't say what because it'll narrow down the region pretty significantly. But yeah, shit's fucked. For sure. But we're good. Fiance and I's place is safe. We've been good. We were actually out of town when all of it happened too. Funnily enough. But we're good, so that's all that matters. Let me see if I can match this pretty well. Yeah, I can. Match it right there. Why wouldn't you click to this? There it goes. No, that didn't help at all. That's weird. Honestly, alright, well, if you want to click only this way, then I'll make it easy on myself and I'll just click this way. It's fine by me. Gosh, I love it when I'm one tile off and I have to move the entire thing over. My favorite pastime is connecting pipes twice. No, the curve build mode doesn't work. How about noodle? Noodle works. When in doubt, noodle it out. Best advice I can give. Diluted fuel, and what, 80%? Bingo. This is the background noise for my Star Citizen. Honestly, I will 100% just take some guy playing either Factorio or a video essay or something, and I'll just put it on in the background while I'm also playing Factorio. And that's just my noise. It works great. I'm honored to be the background noise for Star Citizen. Oh, it's perfect! The power line goes through the loop! It goes through the loop! Love it! Carol Holiday is not capable of aura farming, quote unquote, like the Knight can. I'm pretty sure her back couldn't handle it. I don't want to know what that's supposed to mean. kids and their hipster terms. What the fuck is aura farming? What the fuck is skibbity riz? I'm so confused. I'm an old man. Help. Okay, those will have to be connected in the back. For sure. Bears attack not too bad. Bears attack 920 getting spicy. Hard mode getting complex. Hard mode 920. Holy fuck, I'm gaming. Holy shit, I'm gaming. Alright, well, pretty much it's moment of truth time. Well. Well, the max consumption is way over top of the capacity, but the current actual consumption is not that bad. However, but I'm gonna hook it into the trains, so now we're on the global grid. Which is a lot better. 160,000 megawatts is pretty okay. That's pretty okie dokie. So we're gonna have all the oil coming in. Whee! I love it when it auto saves after I hit the space bar. We are gonna have water coming up. Yep. There's the water. Ooh, excuse me. Once this system turns on, we are, in fact, going to call it a night, though. Because I'm going to have to do all of this again, and then some, for the plastic, and then do a lot more for the rest of the oil. But that is the end of Phase 2, and we can move on to Phase 3 after we're done at this facility. Phase 3 is going to be Operation Claim the Dunes, and that's not going to get done in one stream for sure. Operation Claim the Dunes is going to involve setting up a train station to unload all of our resources that we're going to need, and then going around the Dune Desert making train stations to claim the rest of the resources that we need. Are you not connected? The grid? That's why there's no oil. Don't tell the United States government. Boom. You say oil, they roll out the M1 Abrams. Background noise for the voice training. First thing, a small high-pitched voice was high. I'm not gonna actually quote that because I'm gonna get a strike on my first stream back, like that one Hollow Knight stream. That sucked. Yeah. It's long expired though, so we're good. Put it on 20, it appears every 40 seconds of a 6-minute night. I have a physics question. Hit me with the physics. SYBAU. I'm learning like the cool older cousin. SYBAU. Hypothetically, if Yoda had a 50 BMG, leaped into the air, and fired it, would he go flying in the opposite direction? Probably, Yoda's not that massive. Newton's law of equal and opposite reaction happens in all firearms, which is why firearms kick. Especially ones as powerful as a 50 BMG. So I'd say, yeah, Yoda would probably have to use the Force if he didn't want to go flying. I can use the idea. Not the Yoda question again. Newton's laws of motion are important, kid. He's only got 3 of them. They're not that hard to learn. Newton's laws of motion are not that difficult. There's only 3 of them. There goes the plastic. The heavy oil residue is going to take a while to kick up. The plastic is going. There is heavy oil residue registered in pipe. But there's none actually here yet. Did I miss a connection or something? I think it's just taking its sweet time. Yeah, because it's kicking out the heavy oil residue. It's not making all that much at a time. Not the Yoda question again. Shut your bitch ass up. A little bit. Hey, Yoba. I mean, it depends on the mass of the Yoda in the air and the power of the actual weapon system that's fired. Because, like, if you shoot a 9mm and you weigh 100 pounds, it's not that big of a deal. But if you shoot a 50 BMG and you're like 20 pounds, you're probably going to go a couple feet. You know, Jetpack Joyride music as a midget chains 3 midair shotgun recoil jumps back to back. Just give them an elephant gun. see how far they can fly. Just bang and then whee! Because, I mean, if you're not rooted, an elephant gun will knock a grown man off his balance. If he's not rooted. So, like, the mass of a smaller individual, like Yoda, would probably go flying. I love the little... Look at the... Whee! Oh, I love this game so much. I can do so much stupid shit in it. It's like, optimize a factory? No. Noodle. I do love that they added straight pipe build mode. That was one of those features that was missing from 1.0 that should have been in here. Like, what the heck am I doing? If it's gonna be a 320 pipe coming in, I don't need that. But what I will need is an industrial fluid buffer. And one of those. So the industrial fluid buffer is going to produce just a little bit of extra power from the process of making plastic on the next floor. It looks like we're gonna have to slope ourselves up a little bit here. So what are these? Our foundation 1 meter. Which would mean I need a double ramp 2 meter. But that ends up clipping. So if I do a double ramp 4 meter. It also ends up clipping. So if I do a double ramp 8 meter. And then do a foundation 1 meter. Does not. I want the correct coding. Then I'm gonna want the inverted ramp 2. Can't tell where it's trying to place. Vertical nudging. Vertical nudging is one of the best things that they added to the game. I can't believe that it wasn't in here sooner. Oh, there we go. Problem solved. Funky little geometry things. Absolutely loving it. Oh, my fiance has recently gotten into crocheting. Our bedroom is covered in yarn. Relatable. Yeah. When your fiance is crafty, you end up having little gifts all over the place. I personally love it. I do. I genuinely love it. It's a great time. I have fun. There's lots of artwork on our fridge right now. And just also genuinely all throughout the apartment. I think it's great. But it's not for everybody. I think it's great. They have perfect air control and fully conscious. Yeah, it just landed. I mean, Yoda could jump around like crazy anyway. He didn't need a shotgun to go jumping crazy. He had the Force, right? But if he also had a shotgun... you know? Okay, cool. So, system is in fact working. We've got plenty of heavy oil residue starting to back up in all of these. Of course, not like fully, but getting there. Which means then we have our fuel, and our fuel is going to have to back up. It's just a system that's going to take time to reach a steady state. So that is a-okie dokie, because all of the plastic, all of the rubber goes into here, and then we'll go into its proper loading station. Yep. And then next time we will start with the plastic, which are these two containers, and the time crystals, which are the fourth and final container. And that will be the end of phase 2. Then we move over to the Dune Desert and begin phase. I'm gonna hop up, enter photo mode, decouple the camera, using the wrong direction. And that will be it for the stream. The smoke detector chirp is the ping sound? Which ping sound? Like Discord ping? Or do you mean the geothermal generator? It might be the geothermal generator. Oh, in-game ping. Oh. See, schizo moment. Love it. Orange Heaven. Yeah, new day 20 question mark. Because I can't actually remember. I can't remember. So I am going to end up making a recap of this stream at some point. It didn't save. What? Come on. Orange Heaven. New day 20. There it goes. Okay, whatever. It ended up just saving day 21 again. Whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So I will go through and I'm going to make a recap for this because I want to get back into making recap videos. The Planet Crafter recently got an update, and I kind of want to play it, but at the same time, I really don't want to start from scratch. That seems a little annoying. But I've got some video ideas cooking up other than just Satisfactory. But at the end of the day, Satisfactory is like the easy thing to make videos about. So we shall see. Where's my... I thought I had an ending playlist still pinged. See it. That's alright. Pull it up over there. Oh man, this is throwbacking time. Her creations are becoming more ambiguous. Should I be concerned she'll soon be able to crochet a better fiance? You just gotta be better than the crochet creation. It's an arms race. That's what it is. Love the idea of somebody hearing you wouldn't be able to use firearms well and then mastering the recoil out of spite. I'm sure there's some people that have done that, genuinely. Genuinely, I'm sure that there are some people. Walking off a cliff, cracking open the break action barrel, plugging it up with new rounds, and then using the recoil to break their fall. That's pretty cool, yeah. That would be awesome. But yeah, we're gonna finish up phase 2 of the plan and then start phase 3 next time. Next week. Gonna really try to make it happen. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, auf Wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. And I'll see you on the next one. It's good to be back. Later, y'all.